In this video, Sabotage and I are going to talk about SwissGear's vertical boarding bag. This is just an interesting pack that caught my eye at Target recently. Going to be doing some traveling in the future, and at least on the airline that I intend to travel with, you can carry one carry-on, such as a backpack, one personal item, such as a purse or a laptop bag, and something along the lines of a pillow as well. This is going to be my personal item. See, it has pretty nifty zippers. They seem pretty strong, pretty well made, which is a complaint I have on a lot of kind of less expensive nylon products. Something interesting about Wenger, which is who made the SwissGear product. After 9/11, both Wenger and Victorinox, the two Swiss Army knife companies, took a fairly substantial hit when they could no longer sell their pocket knives in duty-free shops and airports. And they probably sold less in general just because people couldn't travel with them at all. And, you know, a lot of society sort of started looking negatively upon knives, whether it was warranted or not. So, the financial weakness caused by that actually allowed for Victorinox to purchase Wenger, and at the same time, Victorinox, under both names, Wenger and Victorinox, started producing a lot of products other than pocket knives, because they realized that kind of hedging all of their bets on one single product had negative effects. You know, there could be a negative outcome from that. So that's when they started making things like nylon bags and travel products and sort of their whole product line that they make now. I think they even make cologne. Kind of interesting. So this is the main cavernous compartment. I had a netbook in here, as you saw, not because I actually intend to bring a netbook with me this trip, just to sort of show the size that you can fit a netbook in there. There's a second little pouch here on the inside, and I have a Kindle Fire in here inside of a leather protective case. It has this nifty grab handle here. Imagine if you wanted to use this as an organizational subload inside of a larger backpack or whatnot. That'd be very handy. You could just sort of pull it out of the bag by that. It'd be a pretty good bag to use as an organizational subload. In the back here you got two open top little slots. This one, I have this, we'll pretend these are travel documents, sort of have like a mock load up just to show how a person could use this. I'm not saying it's going to be exactly how I'm going to be traveling. And here's the shoulder strap. It's got some decent padding here, kind of a rubberized material. Should keep the strap from digging into you if you did have a heavy load in it. I put some Velcro stays, like what you'd use to wrap up cables on a computer, keep them organized. Put those here to keep the strap from sliding on this padded portion. Also to keep the strap from twisting up. So this is fairly deep. It's pretty good for storing this, if you did want to keep this out of the way and just carry it by the handle. I figure this would be very good to kind of put all the stuff that I normally keep in my pockets into while I'm traveling. That way when I go through the security checkpoint, I can just throw this in one of their gray bins and run it through the machine instead of trying to do a pocket dump and, you know, leaving all my loose gear in one of those gray bins as it goes through and passes past not only TSA agents but other travelers, and just sort of hoping that everything still is in that gray bin when I get to it after going through the metal detector or body scanner or whatever they're using these days. It's got two kind of deep slots on the inside in this front organizational area. And this one I had my keys and my wallet. You could definitely put different technological devices in here. It has padding, or felt, kind of like felt padding to protect screens or whatnot. Most screens I don't think really need that. They're made out of Gorilla Glass or other hardened plastic or glass-like materials. so probably wouldn't scratch it anyways, but it's certainly a nice thought to put that in there. It's got 3 pouches right here on the front of this. They're not very deep. This is kind of the size of a normal business card, and as you can see, it's sticking out quite a bit. So it's not going to be useful for a whole lot of things. You got to have something small and flat. These are just standard wet naps. They fit a little bit better. On this side, you have 3 pin slots here. There's the third one. I just got a space pin and a Sharpie in there, just to sort of show them off. There's a little compartment here. It's got mesh. You could put a lot of small items in there. You don't want to get lost. There's another zippered compartment here. It's fairly shallow, goes maybe to the top of the mesh. Just got a thumb drive and a Zippo in here. You can travel with the Zippo. It's one of the few approved lighters. You just have to have the naphtha insert. This actually has a butane one right now, but that's authorized to travel with. There's another large compartment here. Threw my car keys in there. You could attach your keys, whatever type of keys, to this little keeper here. If it's kind of a regular key, you could pull it out, still inside the bag, use it to unlock whatever you got to unlock, and then throw it back inside your bag without ever having to remove it. Kindle Fire for size. There's another large compartment here. It's got these little pieces of nylon here reinforcing the zipper, which is great. It's the only thing that kind of limits the size of the opening though. So the Kindle Fire will still slide in here even with this slightly bulky leather case on the exterior. This little compartment here, I have my cell phone in, HTC Evo, so if you're interested in the size of this compartment. It has a spot here to route headphones through if you're using your cell phone as a music player, or if you got an iPod or something along those lines in there. So you can walk around the airport listening to your music. Be sure to use only one earbud and maintain situational awareness. So in all, this is a pretty good pack. Didn't pay a whole lot for it. There are probably better packs out there made out of Cordura, probably a bit more robust, maybe even better organizational capabilities, but for the price and the convenience of being able to buy this at my local Target, I thought, you know, why not? That's a pretty good deal. It is made in China, not Switzerland. It does have a lifetime warranty, which some companies, my philosophy on the lifetime warranty is that some companies make their products so well that they don't intend to ever need to warranty that product. You know, that they don't intend to have a lot of products coming back, so they're able to afford to warranty them in that manner. And then other companies, I think, make their products so inexpensively that they just intend to eat the cost of sending you a replacement item. And I would guess that this is more on that end. If the seams on this were to come apart or something along those lines, they probably wouldn't bother to repair it. It's probably cheap enough that they'd just send me another one. But that being said, it does seem pretty well made. The zippers, while not being a name brand of zippers, they're not YKK or anything along those lines. They seem pretty sturdy. I don't foresee them breaking. The stitching isn't double stitched, but I don't see any loose or frayed stitching. So I'll definitely give you an update if something does happen, but I think that considering that I'm not EDCing this, I'm just going to be traveling with it and maybe someday using it as a subload or something in my trunk. I don't foresee there being any issues. In all, not a bad product. Vertical boarding bag. Thanks for watching.